Before I start introducing the framework, I say stop, and start thinking. When I was a professor at the University of Texas, about in 95, I was thinking, if I send one of my students to Amazon forest and I have to teach him through online course, how do I teach him? Then I started thinking that what would he require? He probably would be thinking about where is the library? Where is my professor? What are my students' friends? So all different questions he or she will be asking. So what I did, I take notes of all the issues and I put them together in a framework. Which has 8 categories of questions. You see, so one of the questions will be, how about the goals and objectives that are pedagogical? So, and there are many other questions that are coming. So I put them together into this octagonal framework. So when they talk about how about learning goals and objectives, that's a pedagogical issue. You see? So pedagogical issues, you see, deals with So I found there are many issues, and each of these issues are very important. So first one is pedagogical. Pedagogical means content analysis, audience analysis, goal analysis, medium analysis, design approach, organization, methods and strategies. Anything to do with learning and teaching, it is pedagogical. Then you have technological. Technological deals with infrastructure planning, hardware, software. Then you have interface design. Interface design deals with page and site design, how the page look like. Navigation, content design, accessibility, usability testing. Then comes evaluation. Evaluation deals with how do you assess the learners. So assessment of learners and evaluation of instruction and learning environments. How the teachers or professor taught the class, how the technical support provided the support, how the designer used good graphics and programming to make the learning very interactive and usable. Then come management dimension. So management dimension deal with e-learning content development and e-learning maintenance. So you create this multimedia unit, e-learning unit, so that development and also maintenance of it. Resource support. So online support and also resources. Online support includes like technical support, counseling support. Resources include online resources, library resources, etc. Then there is called ethical dimension. Ethical dimension deals with social and political influence, cultural diversity, bias, geographical diversity. Like today, you in the morning, for me, it's so late at night, I couldn't participate. So it is a geographical diversity, time zones, digital divide, haves or have not, etiquette, rules and regulation, legal issues, plagiarism, copyright issues. And the last one is institutional issue, administrative affairs, academic affairs, student services. So what I have just mentioned is this: you put the learner at the put each learner at the center of this octagon and ask the question, can you provide enough pedagogical support, technological support, interface design principles, evaluation, resource support, ethical consideration, institutional? So put the same thing on other stakeholder groups and ask questions along the 8 dimensions. So when you are creating a microlearning, you need to use the same standards for each learning objectives. So it will have the same high quality. So within the scope of today's speech, I can only say that you should, before you do online education, you should stop and think this way. Stop and think this way. Put the learner at the center and ask the question if you are providing this all support. So thank you so much for inviting me. So I talked about microlearning is a single objective focused learning unit. If you have an umbrella, each spoke of the umbrella could be a microlearning unit. So you start thinking about creating a smaller unit of learning so that a course is done. And I talked about Iraqi Virtual University with resources and supports from all other universities in Iraq. And hopefully, inshallah, someday I will see that Iraqi Virtual University is being established and all other places in the world. Because today we have this coronavirus, COVID-19, we got flat-footed, we got underprepared, we got unprepared. So we have learned the things that work, things that did not work. So we need to start planning good with good technological infrastructure. Instead of building new buildings like brick and mortar buildings, why not invest money, invest funds in technological infrastructure and make learning in smaller units so that it will be engaging, interactive, so that students will enjoy learning. Because the workplace, you can work from home, you work from anywhere using technology. So you have to prepare our students for the digital world. And I have this book came out from Syria in 2005, my book in Arabic version, and now new one is coming very soon, the new version, Arabic. So my website is badrulkhan.com, and I'm so happy to be part of this conference and hope to interact with you more. And may Allah bless you all so that we can prepare ourselves to support our students, so that because they are going to be a good citizens for the digital world. The world has changed so much and we have to change our mindset. We have to jump out of our classroom-based instruction to online or blend it so that we can function as the citizens of this dual world, which is virtual and physical world. I thank you for inviting me, and I wish you a happy day today. And inshallah, if you have any questions, and I will be able to answer it through a different way. Maybe after the presentation, you send the questions to Professor Hamdani and Dr. Rami, and I will be able to answer that in different format. Thank you again, and shukran. May Allah bless you all. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuhu. Thank you.